Hi, this week on the Unscripted Series, I'm going to start a new mini-series and talk about the people of Mya-Moe. And this week is just the introduction. I'm going to tell you who they all are and put it all in perspective and give you a little bit of an idea of what they do. And then I'm going to run around to their houses over the next few weeks and take some videos of them in action, and we'll be putting those up. So there are in total 7 of us that are either full-time or part-time. There's actually 3 that are full-time and 4 people that are part-time, and 2 of those are very, very part-time. So let's see, there's myself. You got that one. And what do? I build ukuleles, and I work on the website, and I do the bulk of the work on the database and anything that we have to do with kind of marketing and the business, and I do the administrative stuff, taxes and stuff like that. Then there is Shar, full-time, and she builds in the shop with me, and she principally builds bodies. She does all of our wood selection. Shar does the programming part of our website, so PHP and JavaScript, and things that have to do with our design and the art of Mya-Moe are her responsibility, and she's great at that. So she and I are both full-time. And our time split, about half building and about half on other things. Then there's Aaron Keim, who you see often doing completed work demos. He's a great musician, so he's the person of choice to do those. He also does the series in the shop, the shop minutes. So Aaron builds full-time, and that is his primary contribution to Mya-Moe. Although at the end of every day, Aaron and Shar and I sit down and we talk through how it went in the shop and what's going on, but it's also our opportunity to kind of look at where the business is going and what's going on and what we want to do about it. So Aaron contributes quite a lot to just the strategy of Mya-Moe. Then there's Ben Bonham. Ben works about, I would say, 60% to 3/4 time, something like that. And Ben does 2 things. They're building oriented, but Ben does all of our tooling and templates, and he is just a genius when it comes to looking at a shop operation and figuring out how it can be done better, what he can do with tooling and templates to help the 3 of us build with more quality and more consistency. So tooling and templates, and the second major thing that Ben does is he works on a lot of our, what I think of as parts, but the bridge, fretboards, necks, braces, internal blocks, all of those things that we buy in big pieces of rough wood, and they've got to be milled down and cut down into things that we can use in the building part of our shop, and Ben does that. But Ben also is a great musician and makes a lot of contributions to the business. Also, I think everybody that works at Mya-Moe in terms of the business strategy. But Ben and I talk every day, and Ben has a lot of thoughts and ideas about the direction of the instruments and so forth. Okay, so that was 4. 5 is Kerry Williams, and Kerry works maybe about 1/4 of the time, and he works with Ben, and he is also another world-class musician, primarily mandolin player, but a great musician who does also a lot of rough milling. And both Ben and Kerry have their own shops, and we've set them up with some equipment there. And I'll take you over to their shop. You'll enjoy going through them. But Kerry does a lot of the rough milling, especially fretboards, necks, again, blocks, braces, that sort of thing. Okay, that's 5. And then there is Nicole Keim, and that's Aaron's wife. And Nicole does two things mainly. One is she makes up our string sets. So all of our string sets are custom made up. We get the strings in bulk, primarily from Worth, the wound strings from Diodario, and they have to be cut and packaged and sent out. Nicole does that. Also our bridges, which Ben designed. He is a great designer. I didn't mention that, but a great graphic designer and has a great artistic eye. So Ben designed our bridge. We have it CNC'd locally, and it comes to us very smooth but unfinished. Nicole puts oil on the bridge, so finish work on the bridge. And the last person at Mya-Moe, 7, is, I can make a 7. The last person is Heather Staton, and that is Ben Bonham's wife. And Heather does one job for us. She nibs frets. And so fret wire, and I'll show you this at her house. Maybe I won't talk much about it. She nibs frets, though. That's what she does. And all of these jobs are very critical to Mya-Moe. What you'll find as I go, especially to the shops and homes of Ben and Heather and Nicole and Aaron and Carrie, is that the quality of our product starts very early on. And because of the way that we build in our shop, and that is, it's like a little production environment. When we need a part, it's got to be perfect. And it's got to have already been looked over and checked and made sure that it's perfect. We'll do a final check, but the quality starts very early on in the process. Anyway, 7 people. Those are the people of Mya-Moe. I love them all. They just, it was really, our growth has been a very interesting thing. Not really planned, and as some of those people came to us, we found something that they could do, that they wanted to do, and that fit in with what we needed perfectly. And at this point in time, I can't imagine Mya-Moe without any one of those 7 people. So anyway, I thought it would be cool to show you what they do, and I will do that over the coming 5, 6, 7 weeks. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do one on myself in the shop and one on Shar, but I think I probably will. So I will see you next week. Bye-bye.